What's up guys, welcome back to the channel once again. I want us to watch this video and see what usually happened to the black man.
Hey, yo!
Let's get into this case of F around and find out, because he effed around and found out. Let's get into it. So this person right here decided that he wanted to become the devil on his frontier flight from Philly to Miami. And guess what? He effed around and found out because he encountered the right one that was not playing with him, okay? He encountered Mr. Evans. Now, Mr. Evans was sitting in front of that man with his headphones on, looking out the window, enjoying the view because the aircraft was getting ready to land in Miami. When some young ladies next to him kept looking back and, it caught his attention. But before he, paid any attention to it, he said he did hear off and on a little bit through his headphones someone laughing, but he paid no attention to it because he thought they were either watching TV or just laughing with somebody in conversation. So the girls kept looking back, so that made him kind of pull his headset back to figure out what was going on. And that's when the young ladies kind of gestured them being uncomfortable to him, and he turns around and, asks the man, is he okay? Are you okay? And that's when he started to talk really demonic towards Mr. Evans right here, calling him immortal, minuscule man, and things like that. Just real evil things. And Mr. Evans was like, are you okay? This is weird. This is not normal, right? So he finally sits back down, puts his headsets back on, and then he decides to go to the restroom. Mr. Evans goes to the restroom. And before he goes back to his seat, he lets the flight attendants know, hey, this man behind me is tripping. He's making threats, and I'm letting you all know if something happens, I'm going to defend myself. And they stated, oh, we are aware of him. Just hit the call button and we'll be right there if anything happens. So he's headed back to his seat. And before he can properly get seated in his seat, the man is still talking crazy to him. So he says, hey, man, are you okay? What's wrong with you? I'm not on that. Chill out. Things like that. The other man that I just showed you, the one who effed around and found out, that wanted to be the devil, he proceeds to hop up, put his forehead on Mr. Evans' forehead, and begin to choke him. And that's when Mr. Evans, let him know he was not the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, all the way to the 10. He was not the one, okay? They stated that on that aircraft during this fight,
Frontier Airlines. Come over here, we need to talk. So as if staff berating the customers is not enough, you can also watch a UFC match while comfortably flying to your destination. Now, I know y'all heard about that fight that happened on Frontier recently. Now, according to witnesses, the guy in the back and the guy in the front seat was going back and forth. It was a verbal altercation, and unfortunately, the guy in the front, who was about 21 years old, got up, act like he was going to the bathroom, came back, laid hands on the guy who he was arguing with. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to the aggressor, he got whooped. The victim put them paws on him. According to police, Ishan Sharma, I don't know if I'm saying that correct, was charged with battery for assaulting the other passenger. The entire altercation was captured on cell phone video. So I urge you to go and take a look at it. I'm not going to post it, but go take a look at it for yourselves. Very interesting. But at this point, I think Frontier is trying to give Carnival Cruise a run for their money. Seriously. Because just a few months ago, a video went viral of employees of Frontier berating a guest. I bet you won't get on your flight. But yes, way to go, Frontier.
Kiana Evans. I caught chills just thinking about it. Y'all see the goosebumps I got? Sir, I don't know what he said to you, but you whooped his ass. And I want to reach out to you because I want to know, what did that Cuban man say to you to make you call the ancestors on his... Sir, it wasn't a seat or a person could take him off that man. Let me tell you something. When they detached Mr. Keanu from him, that man looked like he had been in one of those fights on the cartoon, you know, where motherfuckers start fighting, and then a ball of smoke start happening, and anybody who get near that ball of smoke get drugged. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. I don't know what you said, but I know you said something to piss that man off, and I know how y'all do shit. You did something wrong.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you clicking on this episode. Your support means the world to me, and I truly thank you for being here. So I recently came across this video that's been making the rounds on social media, especially on TikTok. It shows a disturbing situation that unfolded on a Frontier Airlines flight from Philadelphia to Miami on June 30th of this year. In the video, we see a man named Keanu Evans, who was involved in a confrontation with another passenger. 21-year-old Sean Sharma from Newark, New Jersey. According to Evans, Sharma started muttering threats mid-flight. Seriously unsettling stuff, and you'll hear exactly what was said when we watch the footage together. Evans says he reported these threats to the flight attendants, who, shockingly, brushed it off. They just told him to go back to his seat and press the call button if anything happened. But as soon as he returned to his seat, Sharma allegedly attacked him, and Evans had to defend himself. Now here's where it gets twisted. The mainstream media is painting Evans as the villain, and Sharma, the alleged aggressor, is being framed as the victim. People in the comment sections are jumping on that narrative, parroting what they've seen in the headlines without seeing or understanding the full story. Evans, who recorded his own footage and speaks out in the video we'll be watching today, is setting the record straight. But it's frustrating, and sadly not surprising, that a black man defending himself is once again being portrayed as the problem. Let me just say this. If you think you can harass or threaten melanated people and expect them not to defend themselves, you're mistaken. The old narrative where the aggressor becomes the victim and the person standing their ground becomes the villain, that's not going to slide anymore. Choices have consequences, and if you choose to insult, assault, or threaten someone, don't be surprised when they stand up for themselves. So let's watch this footage together. Every clip and stitch featured in today's episode belongs to the original creators, and full credit goes to them. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future updates. Now, let's dive into the video, and I'll be back with more commentary after we break it down.
I'm gonna tell y'all, that video off of Frontier Airlines, where that brother Keanu Evans tore that man out the frame, I ain't never been more proud of to be a black man in America in my fucking life. And even on Mr. Evans, is it Keanu or Keanu? Even on Keanu or Keanu's page, Luis Rodriguez, we know he probably don't even like black people, swore that Keanu or Keanu, whatever his name is, was f***ing with the man. And I just like to say to Mr. Rodriguez, who gives two f***s what you think, Mr. Rodriguez, because your homeboy got his ass tore out the frame and almost got his eye knocked out of whack. Or out the socket, as they say. Ooh, talk about a moment in time. I know so many people wish they had been on that flight with him. Y'all got to go over there and see what's going on. Mr. Evans was on his flight from Philadelphia to Miami, minding his business, and this man here, Mr. Swarmer Man, or whatever his name is, started f***ing with him, doing chants behind his back or whatever he was doing in front of him and behind him. He was in close proximity to Keanu. Keanu tried his best to keep his cool, but that goddamn Swarmer motherfucker kept picking. And in the words of my Uncle Darren that passed away, you keep picking it, I'm gonna give you a licking. And that's exactly what Keanu did. He tore this fucker ass out the frame. And well, when the flight landed, they arrested the chicken swarmer man or whatever his name is. But wouldn't you know the media goes with the narrative that Keanu was harassing the chicken swarmer man. Keanu has since posted videos from other people who were on the flight. 2 white women videotaped from their view what happened. The video I seen, Keanu was hitting that motherfucker where it hurts. So that's about all I saw. But now Keanu has other footage from other places, himself and other people, showing what a man who they arrested and charged was fucking with him. So I hope Keanu get him a lawyer and sue ABC, NBC, CBS, Disney, Netflix, Hulu, and anybody else who posts a video out of context. Good luck to you, Keanu. And on behalf of Black America, Uncle Darren proud of you. Keep up the good work.
Welcome to the no-fly zone, buddy. If y'all got beef 30,000 feet in the air where everybody's safety is in jeopardy, I got a couple of words for you. Try therapy. It works. You can, fighting somebody on a plane is nasty work. Sir, if that window is busted open with your fist, we're all dying.
Don't judge a situation until you know all of the details. I saw a viral video of a Frontier flight where a gentleman named Keanu Evans was in a fight with some other gentlemen. And of course, you run to the comments and everybody's saying how terrible that is. And they're indicting and making comments against Keanu Evans. But then if you just go and look up the story, you find out that Keanu Evans is not the one to be blamed here. The other gentleman was the one who was charged. He was making life-threatening threats against Keanu Evans. He tried to call for the attendant. The attendant was not attendant. And so the other gentleman was forehead to forehead with him, took him by the throat. He ended up practicing self-defense. So before you just go running to comments or making videos of your own and trying to make somebody look bad in a particular light, you should probably get all the details first.
I've tried 2 times now to comment on the New York Post TikTok page under the video of Keanu Evans beating the ever-loving crap out of that weird demonic dude on his flight. I keep trying to comment like, heck yeah, that was awesome. The people in the reaction, or the people in the video's reaction, lame. They should have been like, heck yeah, beat that dude's ass. Are you kidding me? Dude was telling him, he was giving him death threats. Go look it up. Keanu Evans, he talks about like this guy in a demonic voice was like saying that he was less than a man and like that if he tried to do something, the guy would kill him. Like, what are you talking about? It's totally provoking him. Yeah, I'll beat your ass for less. Are you kidding me?
And now people are calling him the villain? It's the crazy ones, y'all. The ones who actually go out there and attack someone who's simply trying to defend themselves. And then some of you in the comment section have the nerve to say he should have just prayed to God for protection. Seriously, God already gave you hands. He gave you the strength. He gave you instincts. So you can defend yourself when someone's attacking you. That's exactly what Keanu Evans did. He defended himself. And now you're turning around and blaming him for it. Let me ask you this. What if Evans hadn't defended himself? What if that man had actually taken his life right there on that plane? Would you all still be in the comments saying, well, he should have done something? Because that's what I see time and time again. You say he should have stood up like a man. And when he does, you accuse him of creating danger on an airplane. So what was he supposed to do? Just sit there and let someone choke the life out of him? Until what? Until it's too late? Then what? The other guy claims self-defense and walks free. It's exhausting. And honestly, it's infuriating. So let me get this straight. If we don't defend ourselves, it's our fault. If we do defend ourselves, we're the criminals. What sense does that make? You'll want black Americans to just take the abuse and shut up. And when they speak up or push back, suddenly the narrative shifts. The villain becomes the victim, and the victim becomes the villain. I don't understand how we keep getting here, but I do know this. Too many of y'all are just repeating whatever the mainstream media feeds you. You're not watching the full videos. You're not listening to what actually happened. You just see a black man involved and assume he started it. It's wild, man. Anyway, we're going to continue watching this footage, and like I said before, credit goes to the original creators of all the clips you're about to see. Stick around for more commentary after this.
The way ABC News and Good Morning America tried to slander that black man after two girls on the Frontier airplane witnessed the black guy, and I forgot what race the other guy was, but them two was in a physical altercation on the plane. The two girls literally lied and said the black guy was the aggressor. Go figure. The black guy was the aggressor. So they literally slandering this man's name all over social media, all over the news stations, to only come to find out that the witnesses that were near the altercation, that heard what the other guy was telling the black guy, mind you, the black guy was minding his own damn business. The boy had his headphones on. He was looking out the window at the sunset. He didn't even hear some of the slurs that were being told to him from the man sitting behind him. So the girls who recorded the video, baby, all they saw was hands swinging and automatically assumed it was the black boy that started the fight. So I think that black boy, I forgot his name, y'all, please don't be mad with me, because y'all be so bad with me sometimes, but TikTok be attaching it to the search engine, so just click the search engine and see what I'm talking about, y'all. But yeah, I'll sue all of them. Good Morning America, ABC News, whoever had the story plastered around, making him out to be the villain. If I was him, I would sue them.
I would like to take the time to clarify a few things. I'm getting many comments like the one above of people saying that I provoked that man during the flight. First thing first, Good Morning America, ABC News, they have the narrative wrong. That's not the truth. They didn't take the time to ask any witnesses who were close by and actually witnessed the real thing, what happened. They interviewed the two girls who were at the front of the flight who videotaped what happened from a distance, whose video went viral. They interviewed them. They didn't even see what happened. All they saw was the aftermath. They seen and heard commotion going on in the back, and then they start recording their phone after we're fighting. And you guys want to go with that narrative. I've been getting a lot of hate speech. I've been getting a lot of negative comments, but I'm also getting an overwhelming amount of support. And for everybody who does support and is taking the time to go down the rabbit hole and find the truth, thank you. ABC, Good Morning America, I wish you guys would reach out and actually get the true story. There's plenty of witnesses who were around me in the vicinity, and they posted their own testimony to social media, and it aligns with the story that I told WSVN and what happened. I was the one who got out of my seat and went to the restroom. I was the one who told the flight attendants about the disturbed man who was sitting behind me, because I was in the front seat and he was in the back seat, and I informed them that this man is giving me threats and he's saying things to me. Before I even got up out of my seat, I had my headphones on. I'm listening to music. I'm looking outside of the window, admiring the sunset, and I hear somebody faintly laughing behind me. I can't hear it that loud because my headphones are on, but he was laughing that loud that I could hear him faintly in my headphones. I thought it was just a normal person watching a movie on their phone, some kind of funny movie, and I paid it no mind. But the two young women who were sitting next to me, they kept breaking their neck to look back to see what he was laughing at and what was wrong with the guy. And after they multiple times kept looking back, it made me a little worried, so I took my headphones off and I looked at them, and they looked at me with concern about the person behind me. I turn around and I ask the guy, "Are you good?" And he starts doing that villainous laugh again. Ha 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 ha. You're nothing but a weak man, a mortal man, a puny man. Like, he's saying things like that to me, nobody else, to me. I didn't even know this guy was behind me the entire flight. I just start laughing about it because I think it's funny. I'm like, what's wrong with this crazy guy? Why is he talking to me like that? I just get up. I'm like, I go to the restroom and the flight attendants are right there. So I say, "Hey guys, there's a disturbed, deranged man behind me. He's giving me things like death threats and stuff like that. I'm just letting you know that, if he puts his hands on me, like, I'm gonna defend myself." I tell them that. They're like, "It's okay. We basically already know about what's going on." They let me know that they were aware of him. And they told me to go back to my seat and press the button if he continues. So I do just that. I walk back to my seat. As I'm sliding back through the aisle to get to 18F, which is where I was sitting, he's jawing off at me again. Oh, you weak man, you go to the restroom and you're looking at yourself in the mirror because you're just a weak man. If you challenge me, it will lead to your death and your destruction. He's saying evil things like this to me. And as soon as he starts jawing off again, I just get up, I press the button, and I turn around and I question him. I said, yo, what's your problem? You know, I'm not with any of that demonic stuff that you have going on. And he gets up immediately. He puts his forehead on my forehead, face to face, and he grabs me with both of his hands and he starts to choke me. You guys are saying things, oh, if you're a man of God, why didn't you use your words? Why didn't you rebuke him? What would you do if you were in a confined space on an aircraft and another stranger you don't know stands up and starts to choke you? I defended myself. I did what any rational person would do. Okay? I genuinely concerned for this man, Ashan. Whatever demon, whatever situation he was going through, I pray that man gets the help that he needs, because that is not okay. When is it okay to put your hands on another human being on a flight for no reason, unprovoked? I did nothing to him. I was minding my business the entire time. I was prepared for all the racist comments and the hate speech and things like that, and honestly, it doesn't faze me. The only thing that upsets me is that these news outlets are reporting false narratives and everybody is starting to run with it and believe it. Take the time. Go to WSVN on Instagram. Go on YouTube. Go to WSVN and search the news and listen to the story. There's a young woman named Melissa who was on the flight and she was helping break up the fight. She was right there when everything happened, and she tells the entire story on her Instagram. I will tag her Instagram in the comments. Go watch it for yourself. Don't believe everything the news puts out. They just put out silly narratives without having the real truth behind the entire story. Thank you to everybody who's supported me. Thank you to everybody who's reached out to me with encouragement. You guys have been nothing but uplifting through this entire experience. Everything in my life just changed overnight, all because of this one incident. I don't condone violence. I don't condone things like that, but I also don't believe it's okay for another man to attack another man unprovoked. I don't believe in that. And I believe you have every right to defend yourself, and that's exactly what I did. You know, a lot of people want to hear more about the story and they want to know what's going on, but I'm honestly getting tired of this. Every day I've waken up and it's been more and more and more commotion and more people reaching out to me, and it's just getting overwhelming. So this is the last thing I'm just going to post about this story. I'm going to leave it at that. If you guys want something more in depth, then I may post something on YouTube at some point, but just stay connected to me. Follow my page, like my page, subscribe to my page, subscribe to my YouTube, whatever the case may be, if you're looking for more. But right now, I just need some time and some space. So hey, God bless you guys and take care.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video and you have seen what usually happens to a black person whenever there's a fight. Whenever there's a fight which it is involving a black person, majority of white people, they usually come out and say the black person came out and start. And clearly we have seen the black person, this black person Evans, he went ahead and also tried to inform attendants there is someone who is threatening me. The attendant said that if there is any problem, you just press the button. But this went too far to a point whereby Evans, he came out and defend himself. But whenever Evans is coming out and defend himself, we are seeing all blame goes to Evans, because usually anything bad it is usually happen, it is usually go to the black person. So these people, they wanted Evans to just stand and being beaten. and do nothing. So this is how these white people, they wanted it to be. But for me, I really love to see how black people, they are now coming up and standing, defending themselves, because I've been telling you that a lot of things, it is happening to us black people, but it is not being shown. It is not being it is not, the people, they don't know what some of the things which usually happen to the black person. We have seen how the mainstream media, it is treating black person. So the mainstream media, they went ahead and painted bad thing to the black person, simply because they don't want to make their fellow white person to be known exactly he's the one who caused all this problem in the airplane. So they want in the airline. So these people, they want to put all blame to the black person, and that's what it is. The mainstream media, it has been feeding the white people about lies of what happened. But for me, I really love how majority of the black people, they have come out and defend Evans, our black person, because it is now the right time for us also to tell the world the truth, the world to know the truth, because these people, they cannot just use their mainstream media to make to promote black people, to make things right. They cannot use their mainstream media promoting black people, making their fellow white people to be like the bad people who have come out and caused all these problems. So they are coming out right now and creating that all this fight in the airline, it was brought by the black person. So all comment section, you have seen in the comment section, people, the white people that are coming out and commenting without following the full story. You have seen how they are commenting, how they are reacting without following the full story. So these people, they need first of all to go and read the full story and understand before coming out and put all blame to a black person. I've been telling you that majority of the black people in United States, they are going a lot of things. They are going they are going a lot of there's a lot of challenges and the struggle majority of the black Americans, they are really facing in the United States. You can see how the criminal justice, it is usually deal with the black people. Black people in America, they have been used like a money generator income to whatever any small mistake or any just small incident in America and black person is involved, he cannot work for free, he cannot walk out free, he must pay. But for a white person, if he has done a small mistake, he will work for free. He or she will work for free. So this is tell you that criminal injustice in America, it is against the it is against the black people. These people, they are using their criminal injustice to bring more money to them, targeting the black people. This is how criminal injustice in America, it is dealing with the black person. You have seen how the black people, they are being given less opportunity. You can see the schools of black people, the black children, you can see their school, it is being sidelined. They are being given low scores. You haven't seen also when it comes to the funding, how the government usually fund low. They usually bring low funds to the black school. So this is tell you that black people, they have been sidelined in America. So these people, they don't want to see black people on top of them, or they don't want to make black people to become equal as them. They don't want to make equality in America. And that's why you have seen how they are sidelining people, how they are treating people in an extent of even on a plane. This man went ahead and report, and after reporting, the guy still wanted to cause chaos in the aeroplane, and it is so very dangerous. But majority of the white people, they are saying that this black man is so making all, they are making like the black person is the one who caused all problem, and also is bringing danger in the aeroplane. Anything can happen, and this black man Evans will be the first suspect. They will caution him. But we have seen all these fights started with a white person. So for me, I can tell you that right now, black people, they are defending themselves. They are not just sitting down and keep quiet. So they also, the white people, these other races, they need to know that black people right now, we are waking up. We know exactly right now to defend ourselves, and also we are not going to take any nonsense. We have heard this for a very long time. You guys, you have been changing the narrative. You have been painting black person very bad image. Anything bad, you usually say it is for black person. We have seen how you have painted our country, the black African country, black country, to be a third world country. So right now, black people, you are really tired with your racism, with how you are doing these bad things to us. So right now, also black people, they have hands, and black people, they are really strong. Right now, black people, they are really strong. So you guys don't just bring nonsense to the black person. Right now, we exactly know our rights, and also we are ready to fight for ourselves. We need to be respected. We are also human being, and we need to be highly respected. And also, don't just see our color and see us as we are black people. We are we are stupid people. We don't know what it is happening. So right now, black people, we are waking up, and also we know what it is happening. You have seen how black revolution it is started. We have seen how black people, they are coming together. You have seen how black people, they are defending each other, and you have seen in the comment section, majority of the black people also, they came through and defend our Evans, that's black person. So right now you can see that black people, we are uniting and we are standing together. We don't want to take all these nonsense that these people you have been doing. You know, right now these people, they see like black people, they are not waking up, they are still sleeping. No, right now black people, you are waking up. We know what it is right. We know what we know how racism this guy they are. We know how system it is operate in the Western country, and right now we are not just going to sit back. If you want to fight us, we will also give a fight. If you will respect us, we'll respect you. And also, this video, it is for only educational purpose, and also to show the world exactly how some of the challenges and the struggle that majority of the black people, they are going through. So kindly guys, I want you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like this video, share, and also comment. See you on my next one. Bye bye guys.